Winning Beyond Vaudeville program with your host Frank Hope and your co-host David Breed. Superstar funny man Pat Cooper, Walt Paper, FDR guy Ellsworth Barthen, Queerdonna, Trayman, and of course, Joey the Monkey, and lots more.
Okay, thank you, David, and thank you for being so quick with that so we can get to all these important things we have today. Just quickly, before we get started, we want to thank some of the fans for writing in. Ed Grant and Kevin Brown and Amy Fruschauer and Meredith Mugi and David Donovan and Carl Travell and oh, that's it. Okay, and and I wanted to quick show some things. This is the Lester doll from the Willie Tyler and Lester, you may remember, and he talks if you pull the string.
Would you draw me a picture?
I don't know what he says all the time. But
Would you draw me a picture?
I don't. He always says that same thing, and I'm not sure what it is. This one I understand better. This is the Screaming Kevin doll from the movie. You remember? He screams. I think he just saw David. And also the Vanilla Ice doll from the Ice Baby guy, and also Pixie Sticks we have on the show. So anyway, we also have a special guest co-host today from the very popular on the club scene. Mr. Walt Paper is with us. How are you, Mr. Paper? Thank you. And we want to get right to our guests because we have so many people. Please welcome, we're very excited to have, and I think you saw in the beginning a little tease about this, the one and only Mr. Pat Cooper. How do you do, Mr. Cooper?
Mr. Hope, how are you?
Okay.
Everything all right?
Yes.
You got everything here. Ducks, you got dolls, you got everything. What do you need me for?
Okay. And now, have you had a chance to meet David and Mr.
I had the pleasure
Paper?
in the tomb.
Okay. Oh, boy. And,
He's terrific. This guy can really ad-lib, I'll tell you right now.
Okay.
Took a half an hour to read the signs here.
Okay,
He's all right, Dave. Get a haircut. Get a haircut.
Okay. Oh, boy. All right. Now, we've got one of my favorite comedy albums of all time is your Hero.
Thank you.
And these are all out on the little discs now, right?
Yep, they're on cassette and they're on the CDs.
Okay, but I like this kind because I don't have the player for the.
You don't need the player. That's the
smaller.
best one. That's the way you should stay. You be like everybody else. Stay where you are, and they will all pass you.
Okay, and now you've been you were just out in Las Vegas,
Yeah,
right?
I lived there. I've been there 21 years. I lived there.
And I was reading in a Joey Adams book that you moved out there because there weren't clubs in New York anymore, right?
No, that's not true. I do at clubs in New York. I moved out there because I was working like 6 times a year there. So I said, why should I go back and forth? I moved there. I settled down. Now there's no work.
Oh, okay.
It really is. There's no work. There's about 90 magicians out there. If you're a magician and you have a puppet like the gentleman back here and you own an animal, you make a ton of money in Las Vegas. If you're a live guy today, you can't make a quarter there.
Now, have you thought about putting maybe an animal in your act?
Well, I try to get a monkey, but every time I get the monkey, he dies. I don't want to get the responsibility. Then you have the environmentalists after me, and then I've got a big problem. I don't need that aggravation.
Well, that one guy got in trouble for not treating the monkeys right out there.
Got to treat monkeys right because that's where we came from. The apes, and we got to treat our cousins and uncles like human beings.
Okay. And now, I was reading a story about you a couple of years ago. You were speaking at a New York baseball writers' dinner, and this Oral Hershiser, the pitcher from the Dodgers, thought your material was too blue.
No,
right?
What happened was it was all men. And the gentleman that told me to go there, he said, Pat, feel free, because Mickey Mantle and all the big stars, they use a couple of little words here and there, don't mean nothing. 5 minutes before the show, 10 wives walk in.
Oh.
So I walked off to the guy. I said, listen, Mr. Lang, I said, you all right? Can I work free? He said, yeah, no problem. He says, so I said the four-letter word twice. So what happened was Oral Hershiser, Mr. Religion, he came over to me and he said to me, well, he said, it's, you're out of order. I said, no, you're out of order. I says, to tell me I'm out of order. I said, I'm going to put the Italian curse on you. You're not going to pitch anymore. As a joke.
Oh.
So far, he hasn't been pitched. He pitched. I haven't heard him since.
Oh, boy.
Don't start with me, I told him.
All right.
What is a curse? What is the wrong word? I don't understand. If you do something within an acting situation and it makes for laugh, fine. If you use the four-letter word just for the, for the expression, just for shock, it's wrong. But if you use it in an acting situation, they got 4-year-olds on television now and 4-year-olds in movies saying the 4-letter word. 4-letter word don't mean nothing. It's how you say it. I can say to you, I hope you die from cancer. That's worse than the 4-letter word.
That's
you know what
true.
I'm saying?
All right.
I know it's true. That's why I said it. Why you keep correcting me for?
I'm sorry, Mr. Cooper. Now you also did a show, Talk of the Town.
That's Ed Sullivan, yeah.
Yeah, and also the Jackie Gleason show.
Jackie Gleason.
And now Beyond Vaudeville.
Live, this is, let me tell you something. This is not a joke. This is wonderful. You got a good show. You're going to make it. Because you know why?
What?
You're entertaining. You got different kind of people here. You're entertaining. It's not fun in a sense making fun of people. It's fun in a sense of people out there enjoying your show. You're going to do very well.
Well, thank you, Mr. Cooper.
I mean that. I'm not trying to be fun. I'm not trying to stroke you. I like this. It's good ideas. You're here. You're entertaining. You're #1. You got good reviews. What do you read when I'm talking?
David,
that's shave. Will you please?
Right, I'm sorry. Now, Mr. Paper, have you ever seen Mr. Cooper perform? Are you
No, I haven't.
do you like a stand-up comedy?
Sometimes. Yeah. Sometimes.
Oh well.
Can't like everything, right?
Right.
Well, maybe I can loan you my record. You can listen.
Okay.
I think you'd probably like that. Now, we want to bring out some of our other guests, if we could, Mr. Cooper. If we might. Our next guest is a very interesting performer. He brings to life Franklin Delano Roosevelt.
Oh.
And please welcome Mr. Ellsworth Barthen. And, you can stay. We'll get, okay. How do you do, Mr. Barthen?
I have said again and again.
Oh, you're terrific.
Okay. And now there's a microphone right behind you, Mr. Barthen.
Right here. I'll help him. Don't worry. There
now,
you go. Go ahead. You stay where you are. There's a lot of things in your hands.
I'm pinned down.
Nah, you're all right. You're a very, very talented gentleman. And there you go.
okay, now, no, is that?
No, I get it. I'll get it. All right. I become the prop man all of a sudden. I don't know. I got to do everything here but clean fish.
I'm sorry, Mr. Cooper.
What the heck is
Maybe we
going
can
on
help
here?
out. Okay.
No. Stay there. This is
Okay.
what makes the show.
Is that what makes it?
Absolutely.
Put that up.
Yeah,
Now,
so help me. Am I get help? $19. Scratch my $19.
All right.
More stuff.
There you go.
Now, Mr. Barthen, you've been doing FDR for some time, and you
I
do...
even did it the time Roosevelt was around.
Oh,
And I used to imitate him, and people, they didn't have television then.
right.
So they'd be trying to tune in the radio, see what station Roosevelt was on. It was me imitating him, you know.
Oh, and now you...
Then I did it at Hyde Park, and the woman wrote out a sign. She says, "You sound better."
Wow, that's terrific.
Now, you were going to do a little bit of your act with Fowler the
it's-
dog, right?
yeah.
That FDR used
This
to
is
do.
my little doggy here, Fowler.
Okay, and
Well, it seems the leaders of Congress, not content with a tax on me or my wife, they now include my little dog Fowler. Well, of course, I don't resent a tax, and my family don't resent a tax, but Fowler does. You know, Fowler is Scotch. And being a Scotty, as soon as he learned that the fiction writers in Congress and out had concocted a story that I'd left him behind on the Aleutian Islands and had sent a destroyer back to find him at a cost to the taxpayers of $2 or $3 or $8 or $20 million, his Scotch soul was furious. He has not been the same dog since. I believe he's lost his bark and become invisible.
oh,
Can you see that?
I can see that, surely. Terrific.
now, and now,
I gotta run.
oh, okay. Oh, you have to
Okay.
take off, Mr.
Gotta
Cooper.
run. Gotta
Okay.
run.
Thank you.
Mr. Cooper does have an engagement, and we want to thank him very much for coming by.
Thank you for having me. I
Thank
love
you very much.
Okay.
Take care.
Good luck. Nice to see you.
Okay.
Change
Okay. Well, boy, that was really special having him here. Now, did FDR didn't have one of those leashes though, right? When he did his
No, I don't
speech.
believe he did. You know? That was my invention there.
But now you brought a tennis racket,
Yeah.
which was actually used.
This was Rudy Valley's personal tennis racket. and we were doubles partners, and he was in How to Succeed in Business Without Really Trying.
Right.
And this here is a 17-ounce racket. And years ago, I played with Tilden and Pancho Segura, and I beat Gardner Malloy, who was #2 in the country, because I played over my head.
Wow.
But anyway, Tilden was a great player, and then the story is he had this finger amputated, cut off. They didn't have penicillin in those days.
Right.
And they figured that would be the end of Tilden. But actually, it improved his game because he concentrated on a better grip more to the pinky here. And by doing that, he became unbeatable.
Wow.
So I'm not asking you to cut your finger off.
Oh, no.
But anyway, that's what I use today. And I say when you're receiving the ball, you just pivot on your, like this here. And instead of, you know, running to go there, by just pivot, you're right in position.
Okay.
Are you in position there?
I think so. I just want to get hit by Rudy Valley's tennis racket. Now, Walt, Paper, do you remember reading about FDR in the history books, or did you?
Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit.
I never thought I'd see someone impersonate him, though.
Do you?
So Friday, that's tomorrow. I'm going to entertain all the Democratic campaign committee at Madison Square Garden as Roosevelt with my dog Fowler. You know.
Wow. Well, that's pretty exciting with the big party. But
and Ron Brown and the governor is all going to be there. You know.
Okay. Well.
And,
Mr. Barthen, we'll get back. We just want to make sure we get all our guests out. So if we may, we'd like to bring out our next guest, who I think knows Walt Paper. I think they were saying hello to each other outside. We're very happy to have the one and only Queerdonna. And right here, Queerdonna.
have a seat.
Okay.
I better get up.
Here's your microphone, Queerdonna. And you brought some of your dancers with you too,
Yes,
right?
They're right over there.
Okay. Now, and before we get started, I just want to show. This is very exciting. Queerdonna was in the People magazine, right? Well, you remember what page it was?
It wasn't Star Trek. It was
page
was
6.
It page 6?
Yeah. Wow, your dancers know. Oh, here it is. This is with the Bono guy. From the
Bono guy.
from right
Bono from U2.
Bono from U2.
Yeah, he's
Look at that.
great. He's really, really sweet. Nice guy.
Wow. Now, how long have you been performing as Queerdonna?
About a year now, and it's been wonderful. I started out pardon me.
Right.
Started out about a year ago, and we've gotten like great press, and we've it's amazing. We've done an amazing job in a year.
Now, has Madonna seen your performance yet? Or,
not that I know of, no, but her dancers have. Her dancers have seen my show. Her hairdresser has seen my show, yay.
Okay.
But she hasn't seen it yet.
Now, when you now Madonna changes all the time, her appearance and everything. Do you change as she changes too, or like
well,
all the different looks that she?
Well, I'm not blonde, right? I mean, I change my hair all the time. I change my outfits as much as possible, and I do. Yeah, I do. I change when I feel comfortable to change. It's not so much as, you know, if Madonna's blonde, I'll be blonde, but it's just how Queerdonna feels. If Queerdonna feels like going out with blonde hair, you know, it's a character, and she'll go out with blonde hair.
Okay. And now, Mr. Barthen, what would FDR have said about Queerdonna, do you think?
I really don't know.
Okay.
I have said again and again that I have seen war and I hate war.
Oh, okay. Now,
Well, all right then.
you did bring a clip with you, right? Of you performing?
Actually, yeah, my publicist must have sent you a clip.
Okay.
Liz.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Liz Rosenberg.
Okay, Mr. Rosenberg.
No.
And maybe we can take a look at that now?
Press pause off.
Now,
Scandal.
now, one of the dancers with us was on that tape, right? And maybe you could introduce your.
That's Jennifer and Dwight. Jennifer is my main dancer. She's my lead dancer, and she's been working with me endlessly.
Okay. Right, and
that's Dwight, and he's one of my dancers as well. And you'll be able to see us all this Wednesday at Limelight.
Oh,
yay! At the Limelight.
Okay. Now, Walt Paper. Actually, you work at the Limelight, right?
Yes.
Sometimes, and
Yes.
now they pay you. I saw in the newspaper they pay just to stand around, right, and say hi to people, or.
Well, basically, I mean, they pay me to promote, which basically go around to other clubs and get people to come to Limelight, and
Right.
go around to shops or wherever and get people to come to Limelight. And then when they finally do come, I run around and entertain them however I can.
Okay. And David, maybe you should try to dress up like Walt. You could make some money that way, right? I guess, right? Maybe. Well, we'd like to bring out all our guests so we can have everyone out here. And our next guest, we're very excited to have with us. He's known as the one and only Trayman. Please welcome Trayman. Please, Mr. Trayman, you were going to perform for us first, and then we can talk a little bit.
Sure, any way you want it.
Okay, and you need music for this, or are you okay?
No, I'll just do it.
La, 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 la.
Wow.
Make a good waiter.
Whoa. Wow.
Is there much more, Mr. Trayman?
As much as you want.
Oh, okay. All right, well, maybe a little more.
Maybe more.
Okay. Okay. Wow.
Ball in the head.
Okay, Mr. Trayman, thank you. Maybe if you just want to have a seat down there. Now, maybe, Dwight, maybe if you could just hand the mic, that microphone there, the
Right
one
here,
on the stick,
in front of you.
just so we make sure everyone gets picked up here. Now, Mr. Trayman, you have 26 acts you do, right?
That's correct.
And they're all tray acts.
That's correct.
Okay, and how many trays do you have?
I own 12 trays and 6 scarves.
Oh, and you use scarves too in the?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, I do. In some of my acts, I do.
Now, how did you find out you could do this with the?
I just tried it one day and with one tray, and then I decided just to keep on adding.
Okay. Wow. Well, I think Queerdonna loves your act. Maybe.
I liked her act too.
Okay. Well, maybe you could perform together sometime. Like Trayman could be your
We never
opening act.
know. We never
He'll come
know.
out spinning the trays before we do holiday.
Okay. Now, how long have you been doing this at Trayman?
I would say a little over a year.
A little over a year, and people like it, right? When you
Yes, they do.
Okay. And and do you spin them at all, or do you just?
At times I do spin them. At times I do spin the trays on my head.
Okay. Now, Mr. Barthen, have you ever tried using trays in your performances at all, or?
No, I haven't. I'm just a dog man and a tennis racket man.
Okay. And
No, I haven't.
well, we do have another special guest, a regular, that we'd like to bring out before we go on here. And he has a special outfit on today, which should be exciting to all his fans. Let's please welcome, whoops, oh boy, is he okay? All right.
He's welcomed.
Let's please welcome Joey the Monkey.
Hey! What big feet he has.
Oh, Joey's doing that. Okay.
Wow.
Okay, thank you, Joey. Joey, if you want to sit, you can, or you have somewhere to go, or okay, great. I think Joey just discovered the camera for the first time, though. The way you were looking. Yes. Yes. We should point out. Joey just pointed out Wallpaper's shoes. They're just like even bigger than Joey's. I think.
Yeah.
Platforms.
Now,
He's got the height, though.
Wallpaper. Oh, there's platform. Now those are popular again, right? The big shoes.
Yeah, they're pretty popular in the clubs. I mean, it's nice because when in a club full of people, you know, if you're trying to attract attention, you know, it's nice to be above everyone's head. And I'm already 6'3" anyway, so
wow.
These are 5 inches, so I'm like 6'8".
You can play basketball.
Basketball, right? Now, Mr. Barthen, you also design Christmas cards, right?
Yeah, if you can find them over there.
Maybe I'll find
them.
them.
Yeah, you find them for me.
Okay, I'll find them.
I'm the best in the business.
And how long have you been doing this now?
Well, I say originally I was a cartoonist. I did Popeye for 20 years. I don't know, can the camera see this?
Oh, sure. Can the camera get Mr. Barthen's card?
It was a patriotic, it plays the national anthem, and a flag pops up, and it says "Stand Up" here. Robert Merrill liked that very much because that's his thing, you know.
Jen, put it on your head.
I think that people are playing with the trays down there, Mr. Barthen.
They're books.
Now, this is an autograph photo from, okay, David, don't try to put a tray on David, I don't think. Okay. Now, this is an autograph photo.
Yeah, well, that was to Ellsworth. We were tennis partners.
Right.
And we used to play every Sunday when he was in How to Succeed in Business Without Really Trying.
Okay.
And Rudy was quite a character, you know. Here's something that was interesting. We'd warm up with old tennis balls, he says, and then we'll use the new ones. You know? Which was really stretching it, you know.
Well, you have so many priceless stories about your meetings with all these people, Mr. Barthen. Now,
I said I knew Grim Natwick, the creator of Betty Boop.
Oh.
And he was 100 years old, and he called me up, and he says, I feel fine, you know. And he studied in Vienna. Here's an interesting. And he says, who do you think was in my class?
Who?
He says, Adolf Hitler. Oh. Can you imagine that? And he says he was a pretty good artist, but he said he flunked the entrance to the academy in Vienna, and then he went into public speaking and wrecked the world, you know. Otherwise, he would have been an artist, you know, if he was a little better, and we would have been safe.
No, wait. I missed that. What was the point?
Well, no, Queerdonna, see, Mr. Barthen has met many big people. Have you met any celebrities doing your?
Yeah, tons.
All the time.
Any names?
Well, Cher's been to my show. Debbie Harry's been to my show.
Alec
Baldwin's
Baldwin?
been to my show.
Okay.
I've met a lot of people. Madonna, all of them. They're all. You know, I've met a lot of people. They're normal. They're just like you and me.
Okay, and now, Trayman, have you met any celebrities doing your act at all?
Yes, I was on David Letterman.
Oh.
I met Tony Bennett.
Oh. Was he nice?
Yes, he was. Very nice.
Okay, and now you met Joey the Monkey too.
That's right.
and all these other great guests. I mentioned earlier. Oh, Joey, I don't think you should play ball in the studio. Okay, Joey. No, it's not good in the studio. No, it's too much noise, Joey. No, oh boy, too many microphones and things around. Hey, here, why don't you play with the Lester doll? Here you go.
Aww.
Okay, Joey likes that. Okay, Joey, sit down now. Okay. I did mention I brought some, no, that's just for you, Joey, not David. Okay. I did bring some pixie sticks. Everyone might remember these. And I'd like to pass them on if anybody would like. You want one, Queerdonna? Maybe you can pass some down if anybody wants to. Oh, you have to share them.
They're all mine.
Okay.
I'll take 2 reds.
Okay. And now, Trayman, you're balancing the Lester doll. Can you balance anything on your head? Like?
I don't.
Gee, look at that. Can you balance your budget?
Oh, that was a quick line there, Mr. Barthen. Well, I guess we are getting close to wrapping up, and we want to just find out what everyone's going to be up to. Now, Queerdonna, you'll be. Oh, I'm sorry, Joey, you didn't get one. There you go. Okay, Joey, have a seat now. Now, Queerdonna, you what will you be up to? You're going to London, right?
We'll be going to London. We'll be actually first I'm making 2 records. I'm making a record called Techno Vogue, and I'm making another record called Alone. And after I'm done doing the record in the studio, that's when I'll be off to London. But until that's
we'll be going
done,
with her on her.
We're going on
Obsession
tour.
World tour.
Oh,
okay. We're going on tour.
Well, all right. Well,
With my blonde ponytail.
And
This
we'll
one's black.
have our own version of Truth or Dare.
Yeah,
coming out after our tour.
We'll be doing our own.
Oh, like the movie. Okay.
Right. We'll be doing
well,
something similar.
That sounds like fun. And Mr. Barthen, you're going to be doing the fireworks display.
Yeah, and I may speak at the Democratic National Convention, you know. I had that speech I was showing, you know.
Right.
Here's one line. And when I got older, I established a Social Security system. And now that I'm old, I'm collecting it.
Oh, okay. And wallpaper, you'll be at the clubs appearing.
Yeah, I work on Tuesday nights at Wonder Bar, Wednesday nights at Disco 2000 at Limelight, and Saturday nights at Limelight, and then every last